guys, I want to try something here with my router table. So we got the little router table built into the table saw. I got a lot of dead space and I love using up as much space as I can with stuff. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna put some kind of a thing here that'll hold the router bits that I mostly use on the router table. I do have some bits that I'm gonna use in my handheld trim router only, and they'll probably stay in the holder that's in the drawer, but I've got some bits that are, especially like the 1/2 inch shaft router bits, those won't work for my trim router. They're only going to be for this. So it should be, excuse me, it should be over here. So what I'm thinking is just a like a tilt out thing, something that tilts out a little bit and it'll have shelves in it with the bits held in it. I don't have a whole lot of router bits yet for this for 1/2 inch shaft, but I do got some 1/4 inch shaft bits that I use on this table. So that's what I'm thinking of. Now, you know me, I don't draw stuff up or find plans online mostly. I just kind of wing it and build it in my head, and then I actually build it out here. So that's what we're going to try to do today. We're going to try to build something. So I'm going to find some, I think we'll start with some 1x material for my side pieces, kind of build like a U-shaped box without a top on it, or a frame, picture frame type deal. It'll fit inside here. Nothing fancy. I think I'm just going to put some screw-in lag bolts or something of that nature. It's got a smooth shaft on the end. That way it will just rotate on them, and that's about it. So let me see what I can do. So I don't want it to go all the way to the bottom. I don't think it needs to. So I'm thinking maybe 16 inches is more than enough. Now the question is, can I get 16? I know I can't get 2 16s out of this. No. So I can get 2 14s. I'm real close to 14 on that one. And I'll have to rip it down to match this one, which is bowed. These would maybe work, except they're thinner. These are only 1/2 inch, which isn't the end of the world, I guess. So let's do that. We're going to use these 1/2 inches and we'll cut them down to 16 inches. And there we go. Now the reason I didn't go full length is because these are going to, set one down. These are going to basically pivot like this, is what I'm wanting. So really that's a perfect location right there. But I think what I'll do next is I'm going to go ahead and mark, I'm going to have to go ahead and mark my holes to drill to put these in place. And then we're going to have shelves going between them with a bunch of holes drilled in them. So let's get a clamp on these so I can get a hole drilled in the end, and that'll be our pivot point. Sounds like the rain's finally coming, you guys. There it is. Alright. Well, we can leave the door open for now unless the rain starts getting too bad and too loud, and then I'll go ahead and close it. But for now, I think we're okay. Alright, now what I said we gotta do is figure out our height here before I put these on. Guess I need to do that. You gotta put them to where I can open it. So if I put it here, that would pivot open just fine. So let's figure out a height for that. And we'll just cut us a scrap block to use as our spacer. Looks like 3 inches will do. This 2x4 might be really close. So I'm just going to put this 2x4 down to 3. Kind of just like installing a drawer guides or anything like that. You need a spacer to hold them in place. There we go. Get all that dust out of the way. So we'll set our block in. Put this in, and I need it to stay flush because we're going to put a face on it later. I do see a big problem here already. Can't get my screw gun in there. That's not good. Actually, I know the way around this, I think. There we go. Alright, so now I guess it's time to go ahead and let's figure out how many shelves do I want to put in it and the router bits I want to put in it. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I guess I don't have as many bits as I thought. I have these are 1/2 inch shaft bits. These are for cabinet making. It's a style and rail bead set. So we have those. I have a 1/4 inch dovetail bit that's only going to be used on that. I do have a flush trim, or not a flush trim, this is just a straight edge bit. That thing's pretty well wore out, but we're going to go ahead and stick it in there anyways. Guess these are about it. I don't really need any others. And I got 2 flush trim bits. So I'm thinking for now, I mean obviously I don't need a ton of shelves in it. I don't have a ton of bits, but I might get a ton in the future. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is use this board. It's an old piece of pine. Actually, I think it's a piece of, it's a bed slat. So we're going to go ahead and use this bed slat. We're going to cut it down. And I'm just going to brad nail it in place on each side. So I'm going to turn the camera off for a little bit because I got to turn my air compressor on and get air built up in it, and that's extremely loud. So I'll be back in a little while. Alright guys, I got this thing done. It's ugly, I know, but I think once I put some paint, I'm going to repaint the whole table and I'm going to do a new top on it here sometime eventually, but this is what I got now. So it slides out. I got 1/4 inch bits up top, 1/2 inch bits, which like I said, these are only 2 1/2 inch bits I have at the moment, but I've got plenty of room for more, so I can get 8 more of those if I need be, and that's pretty much it. So I think it'll work. It ain't nothing special, but at least all the router bits are here with the router table now. Kind of cool. Just a bunch of scrap wood. But yeah. So hopefully you found this little helpful video useful to you. And if you got a bunch of scrap wood and looking to do something like that, maybe, I don't know, give it a try yourself. See what you come up with and get creative. Just get out your garage and build something. That's all that's important right now. So thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.